So to everybody, man. So this is the next step, reading and understanding charts. So in this market, you have to be able to read and understand charts. If you don't understand these charts, you're not going to be able to take a trade with us. You're not going to be able to understand. You're going to be lost, or you're just not going to be able to know what's going on. So reading and understanding charts is the main important thing for you to be able to succeed in this market. Having an IQ. That's what it is. It's just like being able to have that IQ and know what's going on instantly. So like that's what I want y'all to focus on. So let's get into it. So first, the first confluence to reading and understanding charts is support. So what is support and resistance? So support is when price respects a price key level as a floor or a surface as a confirmation for price to reverse in the opposite direction of previous trend. So in this case, um, price price pretty much came down to support, which was the key level. So it hit and then bounced back up. So that means that that's a floor, that's a surface. You know what I'm saying? Price hit here and then bounced up. So it touched on these lines one, two, three. So it touched on the support level three times. So that's confirmation. So confirmation is understanding that okay, price hit here, so it did it again. So that's two confirmations. Then it did it again. That's the third confirmation. So as confirmation for price to reverse in the opposite direction of previous trend. So in this case, the previous trend was selling. So usually when price sell down to support, it's going to hit a support and buy back up. So we know that if price is selling down, when it hits a support, it has to buy back up. So you want to be able to understand that. So what is resistance? So resistance is price respects a ceiling or a roof for confirmation for a reversal in the opposite of a direction of a previous trend. So what this is a resistance. So it's like a key level where price pretty much touched that. Um, when the previous trend was buying, but now the actual trend is going to sell because it hit a resistance. So if price respects this one, two, like two times, okay, that's valid to understand that's a resistance as well. But as a third time, price didn't respect it. So what price did, price broke through that particular resistance and it kept going up. So you have to be able to understand support and resistance and know how price moves. If you can understand support and resistance, you will always be able to know where price is currently going and where price is going to actually retrace at. Other types of support and resistance. Horizontal lines, which are the top key levels of a wick or body of a candle. So in this case, this right here is a resistance level. So this is a horizontal line. That means the price pretty much came all the way across through the market and it touched here once, two, and then three. That's three touches. So that's considered as a key level of support and resistance. So that means that that main level right there, that horizontal line, is a major type of resistance where price is going to touch it. So all you do is just look for confirmations. So if you see price touching here, 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 that's a key level. Here, here, here. So that's one, two. So just one, two, three touches, that's considered as a major key level. So you look for, I say three or more touches in this case, but you got one, two, three, one, two, three. So that's three touches. So that's considered as a key level. So that's why horizontal lines, which are top key levels of body of wicks of candles. So you know you have candlesticks. So these are what we call candlesticks. And throughout the course, I'll be able to discuss more about candlesticks. But right now, you're just looking at the wicks. So these long little lines are called wicks. So what that means is that's where price previous was. Price was pretty much buying all the way up uh, to a key level, and then it sold back down and it made a wick. So like here, price was buying, or you got buying candles. The black candles are bearish candles. The white candles are bullish candles. Bullish means buying, bearish means selling. So price bought all the way up to resistance, sold back down, wick, came back down to support, bought all the way back up to resistance, hit a resistance, so all the way back down to a support, bought back all the way back up to resistance. So in this particular case, these are moves where price literally just fluctuates in and out of these positions. And if you're able to catch these positions off the support and resistance, you have pretty much good entries based off of these horizontal lines. That's why it's important to be able to draw up these lines. And I'm going to show y'all that going forward. Key zones. So key zones. So key zones is pretty much what we call support and resistance as well. So what it is you have to be able to understand this zone is where price is touching at. So this zone, you just draw it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show y'all in the next video. As soon as you draw this up, you see price touching here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a major key zone where price is fluctuating at, just like how I showed y'all before. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7. That's 7. That's a major key zone. So you know, price ever came back around is going to hit it. And like I told y'all before, if price is going in that opposite direction, you're looking for the opposite move. So if price is buying up, so that previous trend is buying. So what's going to happen next when it hits the resistance? It's going to sell. And now you have key levels. So the difference between key levels are horizontal lines. Like I said, y'all can draw both of these up on your chart. We're going to put it together. What we have right now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got major touches, major confirmations on this line to know that these are key levels. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like major confirmations. So long as you have these key levels, you'll always know where price is going. So like I showed y'all before, price hit here, bought all the way up. Price hit here, bought all the way back down to support. Price hit here, bought all the way back up. Boom. That's all it's doing is fluctuating. And then price is going to break and retest at different occasions. But you know, in this case, let me show you resistance flip to support. So this is why this is very important. So these key levels change over time as they break. So let's say right here, this is supposed to be in a resistance. So because you see 1, 2, that's resistance. So you thinking right here on the third time price buys back up, that's going to be a resistance. But in this case, price broke it. So cool. Price broke it and it retested. So resistance flipped to support. So what that means is anytime a resistance is broken, it flips to a support. Anytime a support is broken, like as of right here, support was broken. Resistance was broken and it flipped to support. So always remember that if price is buying up to a resistance level and then breaks a resistance level, it's going to come back down and retest it as support. If price is buying all the way up to a resistance and then break, it's going to act as support. So we got support. That's all price does.